Hey guys, welcome back to another market analysis video. So now we have seen a very good positive move in the market today, and the market took a U-turn today. Nifty, Bank Nifty, and it was all the sectors overall were very positive. And although we saw in the morning session we saw a little fall, then a U-turn, and eventually the market closed on a positive note. All right, so Nifty closed 0.7% up, Bank Nifty 2.5%, Sensex 6.64, and the major overall sectors like metal, auto, pharma, FMCG, media were quite positive. All right, so the one thing in focus now is to invest. Right, so many of us might be waiting for this opportunity before budget to invest in some stocks. Since this was a dip, kind of a dip, and we saw continued 4-day streak being broken today of the fall in Nifty, of course, overall market, and it is now it's a good time to invest in some stocks. All right, so what you can do is basically what I'm doing currently. I'll be investing 50% right now and 50% after the budget. All right, so that would be my thing, and you can definitely, if you want to invest 100% of whatever your investment is today itself, that is tomorrow, or else you can simply uh, invest after budget. Whatever your plans are, if you think that there would be a volatile situation once budget comes up. Okay, so my thing is here is to give you some analyzed stocks and some possible chances of breakouts and good returns. All right, so starting with TVS Motors, I'm on a daily time frame. Now these are all swing trades, positional trades. All right, some of which can also be kept as a long term. I'll tell you which one out of this. Starting with TVS Motors. So TVS Motors is formation of an ascending triangle, not exactly an ascending triangle formation, but the lows were constantly making new highs. But fortunately, they broke this trend and it gave a breakout on 29th of August, and it tested this resistance of 756.70. There was high rejection from that point, and since it came down back to this level, this support. Again, to support this, there's a 200-day moving average, and currently the stock is exactly at this 200-day moving average. Okay, so the point at which we can enter is, about this 665.50. That would be a very good point to enter, and eventually it will fetch you some returns till the first target of 3700, 755, 755.94, c 756, and the ultimate target would be 813. But this small target amounts to 13%. Okay, depends on you. Once this high is broken, then you can eventually keep trailing your stop losses and keep holding. Next is TVS. So next is Mahindra and Mahindra. Okay, the M&M results are about to be like come out on. Let me just see the date. Okay, so 11th Feb 2020, 2022. All right, so 11th Feb. Today's 25th of Jan. So as of now, just wait and let Mahindra breach this 910, then you can enter the target. And if you just want to discuss about it, then we'll see the support, constant support, this 200 moving average, another support. This is now currently Mahindra took reversal at the exact support of this, okay, at 844.15. Okay, so that is an important point. And if anybody of you want to take a risk of to invest right as of now, then you can definitely take the trade once it breaches 859.20. That is today's high. Once today's high is broken, you can take an entry, or else you can wait till 910. Okay, once 910 is broken, then the levels up can be reached. But if you're willing to take the trade once today's high is broken, then you have a target of almost 10%, 10 to 11%. Okay, next is Bharat Forge. Okay, now this is quite important, and it will fetch you some good returns if you hold it for a longer duration. If you just see here, then this historical data, this 200-day moving average as a constant support, and eventually we see it at the same place right now, and it has taken this support. Okay, it has tested this level of 651.80. All right, so the point for us to enter would be 786.80. Let this high be broken, because there can be chances that it will still consolidate at this level, and we just don't want to unnecessarily wait here. Okay, the best point to enter would be 786.80. First target being 836. We want to take this very short target. The ultimate target for ultimate target from this point would be 1006. All right, so that amounts to almost 28%. Give this trade some time, and it will definitely reach this target of 1006 and 1007. Okay, next is Bharti Airtel. Now coming to Bharti Airtel, I am again on a daily time frame. I'll simply give you at what time, at what uh, price you can enter. Okay, the entry is 746.65, target is 825. Okay, now you might be wondering what is this resistance in between, what's the relevance from the past. Okay, so on a daily time frame, it's just an pivot entry point. Okay, you see this, and you can take this 825 is a 0.65 as target. But eventually, if you see here, if you just extend it, it is kind of indicating that this is a good resistance, and the second resistance at this level, that is of this high, can consider that as well, but the ultimate target for you is 825.65. Okay, so yeah, so this target amounts to almost 10%, 10 to 10.5%. You take this target, and another point to notice is of the support of this 50 moving average, and further down below there, there's 200 there. Okay, and if you just see, now this is September 21 earnings. All right. So we see in the previous earnings session, we saw quite a good move in the Bharti Airtel. Okay, it was an uptrend and it made a high. Again, a retest. I mean, again, a fall, I can say, to the lower levels. Now, again, it tried to reach this, it tried to make some new highs, but it couldn't. Unfortunately, it failed. And right now, it is a good time to buy. And once this 746.85 is broken. All right. Next is Axis Bank. Okay, now this is quite interesting right over here. You see, Axis Bank, this constant trend line was broken, and it made a low of 648.90 at that price point, at that level. Right? Okay, so this is a very important trade for you. If you just see, consider this level. Okay, just draw here this pattern. Okay, so this is quite an important pattern, and since you see here, and after this breakout, it consolidated and it again gave a breakout at this level. Okay, and it made a resistance at this price point of 762.50. And if you see volume on a daily time frame, it is quite good. There's a good amount of buying volume, and we see that it will soon be breaking this 762.50. So you can enter at 762.50, keeping your targets as 850.95, or you can say 851. That amounts to 11%. Second target would be 885, and your ultimate target would be 922. Okay, now that amounts to, give me a sec, I'll just, okay, that amounts to almost 20%. Okay, so not a bad target. You can definitely keep Axis Bank in your watch list, and you can accordingly add it to your portfolio. Next is Bank of Baroda. Now again, Bank of Baroda is on a very important level, and this is a monthly time frame. If I just show you, I just want to show it to you on a bigger perspective, bigger time frame. So we see it made between the July and all. Just leave it. Okay. So we see it is very close to the lows. It is currently very close to the lows. Okay. So it is at 98.50, and if we see, and this 200-day moving average, as of now, just ignore it. That's not our point to enter. The point at which we can enter is this 107.95. Above this high, above this 200 moving average. Once this 107.95 is broken, you can keep this stock in your watch list, or you can, sorry, portfolio. You can definitely try for this higher levels. Okay, now these higher levels, like it's almost 100%. Okay, now it is currently the entry point is 107.95, and I'm saying the key targets are here just 200 and 200 levels. Okay, that amounts to almost 95, 97%, 93% something. All right. Okay, so again, so this is not a swing trade. This trade may go like more than a year. It may possibly go for that. So you can keep this stock in your portfolio for longer duration. Okay, maybe an year, or maybe it may again, it may, possibility is that, another possibility is that it will test this 200 levels in 12 months itself. Okay, there's again a similar possibility for that. So the entry point for me would be this 107.95, and accordingly you can keep this stock in your watch list. If you want to go for a swing trade, you can just see your nearest resistance, like I'll show you right over here. Look for clear resistance. If you can't find one, then simply use this pivot points. Okay, so you see this resistance here, the 135. Okay, this is again can be a potential swing trade, right? If I want to find another one, then look for some resistances right here. That is 180. Okay, so that's why you can take it as a swing trade, and as well as you want to keep it for long term, if it exceeds well. Next is Maruti Suzuki. Now this is the stock that I was talking about that you can add to your portfolio. Quite a good stock, not bad. Okay, now if you see, I'm again on a monthly time frame. I'll come to a shorter time, that is 1 week maybe. All right, so it has freshly given a breakout. Like it will freshly give a breakout. Maybe not tomorrow. Tomorrow is a holiday on the 27th, and we see this 8602. Okay, 8602 current price and a high of 8670.80. Now you can enter Maruti Suzuki at 8670 and you can try for the targets. Oh, I know these targets are quite high from the level right now, and this is not one single trade. You can hold this. It's 11,500 as the ultimate target, and you can also fetch for this. Also try for this high as well. That is 9,774.1, 9,774.15, and second is 10,569.80, and the last is 11,500. Depends upon you how your risk appetite is, and how you want to expose your funds to this trade. All right, so this is one trade. Okay, so alright guys, so thank you so much for watching the video till here, and if you liked it, please do share and subscribe. And we have launched a new course. If you want to look about it and you want to see about it, what is it actually, then there would be a link in the description from where you will be redirected on our Instagram handle, and where you can see the details about the course. Alright, so thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.